Let's explore what personal development is about and how we can influence it. Personal development is a continuous process in which people discover, develop and learn to value their identity and competences to realize and maximize their potential. This definition includes some important elements we need to consider as a youth worker or educator. First, the continuous process. Personal development doesn't have an end date. We are always in development, adapting and evolving in an ever-changing context. Second, discover, develop and value our identity and competences. We need to know, understand and value ourselves and our abilities before we can choose what we want to develop. Third, realize our potential. Everyone has something to give. When we know ourselves and what we are good at, we can invest in our personal growth and try to achieve our desires and goals that we set in life. For a person to realize their potential, knowing, feeling and doing is key. These three components can be found in the concept of the self. First of all, there exists the cognitive self, the knowing. The cognitive self refers to who we are and consists of our well-established self-identity and our social identity. Second, we also have an affective self, the feeling, which refers to the feelings we have about ourselves, or in other words, to have a healthy self-esteem. Last, we have the executive self, the doing. The executive self refers to well-functioning self-regulation, or in other words, how we control ourselves. According to the self-determination theory of Ryan and Deci, the different factors are interlinked with the self and encourage people to realize their potential, namely competences and trust in these competences, feelings of autonomy, relatedness or belonging. To develop ourselves, to realize our potential, we have to take into account these different factors, because we know they impact the decisions we take in life, the way we feel about our future and especially our motivation to act. The more we know ourselves, feel part of a community, gain trust in our competences and feel autonomous in our actions, the more we can maximize our potential.